here we are down in South Texas, and I don't know whether this is, I think it's Farm to Market 70, FM 70 down here, in between where I'm working and where I'm staying. And there's a pretty good sized wind farm over here on the Chapman Ranch. And I'm driving through the Chapman Ranch, which is this infinite cotton farm. And if you can see those windmills in the distance, they're still probably 5 miles away. They're monsters. They are, I think the entire thing is capable of generating somewhere in the neighborhood of 250 megawatts at full power, which, given they have, I think, 83 installed turbines, would say they're about 3 megawatts apiece, which is pretty damn big for a wind turbine. I don't know that they get much larger than that, to be honest. Just scooting along on another 75 or 70 mile an hour speed limit 2-lane in South Texas. But once we make this next little right turn here, we'll be coming straight at it, and you'll get to see it. These are pretty large. From what I understand, the bases and the blades are 200 feet long each, close to 400 feet on the turbine blades. And I've driven through here several times over the last week, and I've been doing some math in my head as I stare at these things, and it appears to me that they turn at about 10 RPM. So there's got to be some sort of gear increaser or speed increaser up there in that housing to get it up into the range where it makes sense to make 60 hertz. So you figure some function of 3600 RPM to make 60 hertz. And I don't know what that would be. I don't know what the generators turn at, but probably somewhere at least 180 RPM, if not 360. So there's a pretty good gear up there. They don't run too many of them at once, from what I've noticed. I see, maybe 5 or 10 running at a time most times I come through here. And it's pretty cool. You figure they're generating probably somewhere between 25 and 50 megawatts at any given time. There was one morning a few days ago where it was calm, just dead calm. There was a fog, and none of them were running because there was no wind at all. Today, it's very windy. It's probably 25 miles an hour. I'm pushing 25 mile an hour headwind right now. And they've got some running, but not too many. But there are a few. You can see we still haven't gotten to them yet, but they're large. The town, Corpus Christi, didn't, according to the little newspaper clippings I read, the town didn't want them to put them in. The farm needed to because it's struggling. It's so dry down here, the crops don't do terribly well. But they were all concerned about the naval air stations and interfering with the flight paths and interfering with Corpus Christi International and all sorts of other stuff. But they did studies and it basically disproved all of it. One of the things you're not going to see now is they have synchronized blinking lights. So when you drive through here in the dark, every one of these blinks at the same time. They all have a little red light on top of them. They all blink at the same time, which is kind of neat because you can kind of see the whole footprint of it all at once. It would get rain. Yeah, not too many of them running today. a little on the left, you'll see a little building. I think that's where they control it all from. All of the wires appear to be underground. Or, well, then again, I see I don't know. I think all the wires for these things are underground. Sure how it's going to come out on the video, but over there on the left, just about a mile up, is the substation where everything powers into. Looks like we got some police activity. Give him as much room as possible. Funny, I've seen several people stopped on this road for what I assume is speeding. It's a 70-mile-an-hour road. You really got to be in a hurry to get stopped down. A few more at this end are running. I'm sure the camera's not doing it justice, but these things are just huge. Absolutely enormous. And then, of course, there's one over here that's turned in the wrong direction. I don't know why, because most of the other ones face into the wind, whether they're feathered or not. But this one, the last several days, has been turned about 90 degrees to the left. Yeah, I mean, it's a government boondoggle, and it'll never be profitable unless the government subsidizes it like they do. I think they're considering cutting that out. But if I had the land and the government paid me to do a lot of it, yeah, why not? Especially out here where you're not ruining any views. I've seen turbines in some areas, like out near San Francisco and other areas, where it's just, they stick them on these nice mountainy kind of hills and it just ruins it. But out here you're talking, I mean, we're in the middle of 15 square miles of flat cotton field, as you can see by this drive, because I am doing 70 miles an hour. And what are you ruining? I mean, nothing. You might as well use it for something. There it is. That's the Chapman Ranch Wind Farm, South Texas.